Hey class, we're going to solve two-step equations. These questions are a little different because the order of the numbers are a little different than what you're used to. But remember, the name of the game is always the same. Get the letter by itself. Get the letter by itself. So let's start off. We see that the A is over here, and there's a constant right next to it. We're going to get rid of that constant. It's plus 2, so we minus 2. So I'm going to minus 2 on both sides. The 2's cancel out here, so I'm left with A divided by 4. And on the left side, 6 minus 2 is 4. Name of the game is get the letter by itself. Let's get this letter by itself. A is being divided by 4, so I have to do the opposite. I multiply by 4 on both sides. The 4's on this side cancel out, and I'm left with just A. And on this side, 4 times 4 is 16. Number 2. Again, it looks a little different, but the name of the game is the same. Get the letter by itself. First thing to do always is to eliminate the constant. We have a negative 6 right here. Let's add 6. These 6's cancel out and disappear, and you're left with just the x over 4. On this side, negative 5 plus 6 is positive 1. You can always use your calculator if you are uncomfortable doing these type of addition and subtraction problems. Now, the name of the game is get that x by itself. So it's being divided by 4. We need to do the opposite. We need to multiply it by 4. What we do on one side, we do to the other. These 4's cancel out, and you're left with an x. And on this side, 1 times 4 is 4. Number 5, we have negative 4 equals r divided by 20 minus 5. Name of the game, get that letter by itself. First thing to do is get rid of that constant right there. It's minus 5, so we add 5. What you do on one side, you do to the other. These 5's cancel out. You get r divided by 20 equals negative 4 plus 5 is 1. Let's get rid of this. R is being divided by 20, so we need to multiply by 20 on both sides. These 20's cancel out, and we are left with an r over here. 1 times 20 is 20. So r equals 20. Let's go on to number 10. Name it again, get that letter by itself. First thing to do is get rid of that constant. It shows minus 10, so we need to do the opposite and add 10. What you do on one side, you do to the other. On this side, the 10's cancel out, and you're left with n divided by 2. On this side, negative 6 plus 10 equals 4. Again, you're always allowed to use your calculator to get that number. Now, we need to get this n by itself. It's being divided by 2, so we need to multiply by 2. What you do on one side, you do to the other. These 2's cancel out. You get n equals 8. Number 11, we have negative 2 equals 2 plus v divided by 4. Name of the game is to get the letter by itself. Let's get rid of the constant first. So we have a 2 right here. We want to minus 2 on both sides. These 2's cancel out, and you're left with v over 4. And over here, negative 2 minus 2 is negative 4. We need to multiply by 4, since it's the opposite of divide by 4. What you do on one side, what you do on one side, you do to the other. I'm going to put a parentheses over here so we don't get confused. So it's 4 times negative 4. 4 times negative 4. On this side, these 4's cancel out, and you're left with a v. On this side, 4 times negative 4 is negative 16. So that's pretty much it. Now I want you guys to try number 13, 14, 18, 21, and 23 by yourselves. Again, that's 13, 14, 18, 21, and 23.